Very good morning to all. In today's session, we will discuss about our analog communications introduction. Under introduction, we will see our elements of communication system. So first, we will see what is meant by communication. Communication means we all know that it is nothing but simply exchange of information from one point to the other. So here we will be having some elements, or I can say those as we'll be using some electronic devices to transmit our information. If we go for actual definition of communication, it is the process of conveying or transferring information from one point to another. In this process, we will establish a link. So we can call it as it is the process of establishing connection or link between two points for information exchange. Then coming to the point like elements of communication system, you can observe here we will be using our source and destination, transmitter, receiver, in middle channel will be there. These are the simple elements of our communication system. Now we will see one by one in detail all these elements. So coming to first one, source. This source consists of actual information which we need to transmit from source to destination. That information may be in the form of words, group of words, code, data, or symbols, or it may be a signal. So just from source, we will originate our information which we need to communicate. Then the next element is nothing but transmit. Transmitter will play very important role to transmit information from source to destination. In transmitter, we will be using one process known as modulation. By this modulation process, we can able to transmit our information. Actually, the main objective of transmitter is nothing but to collect the incoming message signal and it will modify into suitable signal to transmit our information through the channel. That in detail we will see. Then coming to the next element, channel. It will act like a medium from transmitter to receiver to transmit our information. It will connect the transmitter and receiver. And this channel may be a copper wire, coaxial cable, optical fiber cable, or it may be a wireless. There will be two types of mediums like wide and wireless. If we are going for wide channel, you may use any one of the wires. If it is wireless, we will go for another type of communications like satellites, communications like that. So simply a channel is a medium which will connect our transmitter and receiver so that we can transmit our information. Then the next element is receiver. The receiver is a block which will receive our income modified version of the message signal, where by using channel we will be receiving our information. And moreover, from source, whatever the information is originated, the same information should be transmitted in the destination. So here the receiver will receive that information. As I said, in transmitter we will be using process like modulation. Here in the receiver we will be using the process like demodulation. By using this demodulation process, we will convert again our information into our actual information. So we will discuss in our next upcoming sessions about our modulation and demodulation in detail. Next, the other element is nothing but destination, where from the receiver we will be, by demodulation process, we will be getting our original signal that will be received by the destination. So that by using our elements like source, transmitter, channel, receiver, we can able to transmit our information. If you see, before going to these techniques, simple definitions we need to know. What is meant by signal? What is meant by message? What is meant by information? First of all, coming to signal, it is a physical quantity which will varies with respect to time or space, or it may depends upon the independent variable or dependent variable. Coming to representation, we can represent a signal like m of t, here we are representing, equals to a cos of omega t plus phi. Here it is a simple electrical waveform, cosine signal we are taking, so that cos of omega t plus phi I am denoting, where a is nothing but amplitude of a signal, omega stands for frequency, that is radians per second, phi is phase. This is the simple definition of signal, and this is the representation of signal. In our next sessions, we will see what are all the types of signals. Thank you. Thank you for listening.